Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. We are back and today we are finishing our bed rebuild. I know I kind of left you guys hanging last week because we didn't quite get the build project finished up. Josh has been hard at work while I've been at work this week getting his part of the build finished up.
Josh is using the pink measuring tape from my sewing kit today. The stance. Keep your toes pointed. Hi, buddy.
Today, you and I are gonna get our part of the build finished up while Josh is at work. It ended up kind of dragging out across a couple of weeks, and it has made living in the van a little bit messier than usual and just a little bit more chaotic, so I'm really excited to have it all finished up. And we'll finally have an efficient, functioning bed that works really well for us and has a ton of storage. So to start, I'm gonna remove all of the bedding and put it up in the front seat. I've got the door open today. Hailey's actually sitting up there right now. We're out in the country this weekend. Yeah? Are you just enjoying the view in the sunshine? So, I'm gonna move all this cushion. Oh, wow. I'm gonna move all of these cushions. Okay, so it didn't all fit in the front, but this is the current situation. Well, hello. Are you down in your new bedroom? Now that the bed is all cleared off, I figured this would probably be the best way to show you guys all of the final finishing features that we have gotten finished up on the build, and then we will get to what projects we still have left because they are a little bit more on my end of the side of the project. So we're going to be working on resizing the cushions, making a curtain to cover our mess in the garage, those kind of things. We will also be taking care of covering up the broken door situation that's going on back here. I'm not entirely sure if we are going to like replace that panel or try and just glue back on the piece that broke off. Still trying to figure that out, so for now we're just gonna cover it up. There used to be one more of these that hung down a little bit lower on the wall, and with the new build it doesn't quite fit. So we're gonna hang it up back over there and pretend that's not a thing. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we have some more exciting van renovations and home improvement projects coming up in the next couple of weeks that you won't want to miss. So before, this bench was part of our bed, but there was not really a great way to access the storage that was underneath of here. So this is giving us such an easier way to get into these benches and have a lot more storage. Right now, all of my hoodies and some of our towels and winter and camping gear are tucked down under here. And then Josh also installed this amazing drawer that slides out from here. So we've got our tray in here, more camping stuff like bug repellent. I think this is like a heating pad sort of thing, Hailey's bear bell, just kind of all the odds and ends that you just really don't know where to put in a van. I feel like we have like very compartmentalized cabinets, so we've got like closet space, kitchen stuff, but like where do you put all the miscellaneous stuff? So this has become our awesome new miscellaneous junk drawer. I wouldn't call it junk, but you know, just stuff that I wasn't really sure where to put. That's where we're going to be putting it. We do have a cushion that already fits here. We were able to repurpose a ton of the materials from our original bed to make this new bed build come to life, which is really amazing, and it saved us a lot of money because we did put a lot of money into our original build to begin with, so we wanted to save as much of that as we were able to, as well as the free table find. That was super amazing. Saving our cushions has been kind of tricky for me because all the cushions were custom sized and custom made by me for our original build, so they were made to fit the L-shaped couch, and I'm trying to save them as much as possible to make them work with this new design because they were quite expensive and they're really comfortable, and we just really don't want to replace them because there's no need. They're still in wonderful condition. They've held up super great. So we have, as of right now, we have two super long pieces that we're going to need to cut so that when the bed is not fully extended, those pieces will tuck away. See, this is my new bedroom. This is not originally what was going to be down here. Originally, we were actually going to put a curtain across here and a lip so that things didn't slide out, and we were going to use this as extra storage, probably for like the Mr. Buddy, which is our lovely little heater friend who is out because Ohio played a gnarly April Fool's joke on us, and it was absolutely freezing yesterday. It even snowed for a minute. Yeah, so we woke up this morning and our spare water jug that we keep for like dishes and stuff, we can't always find a water spigot to fill up our water tank, so we've got a few jugs just for emergency extra water. But we went to make coffee this morning and all of our emergency water jugs were frozen. So it's definitely been chilly. It's supposed to warm up again this weekend. Throughout the process of us finishing up this build, Hailey really seemed to take to this area. She is a pretty anxious dog, so she does like to have a safe space and a retreat space. So when we kind of noticed that she was taking to that area, we decided to scratch the extra storage idea and grab her a bed and have her very own space in the van. She is really enjoying it so far, and I'm glad that we were able to do that for her. Okay, so moving on to the other side. Hello again. Hello again. We're on the other side now. This side is a little bit smaller. So in our original build, the bench for the couch was much, much wider, as you can see, than the other bench on the opposite side. So instead of building a drawer in here, we've just kind of made it a little shelf cubby because this bench does still extend quite a ways back. Josh is using this as extra closet space for him because I don't know if any of you guys have watched our van tour, but this is Josh's closet, and this, and this are all my closets. So I thought it was only fair that he gets some extra space now that we have so much extra storage, because I am definitely hogging a lot of the storage in this van. Okay, I have one more thing to show you guys. It was kind of a last minute idea when we were finishing up the build, but having a space to store your laundry in a van, because laundry does take up a lot of space, but we didn't want to lose all this awesome inside extra storage that we are gaining. So Josh added this little hinged piece of plywood here. Yes, I definitely need to do laundry, but we actually have our laundry basket in the back in the garage space. Since I don't really need to access that except on laundry day, we thought that would be a great thing for us to keep in the back end of the storage that we can't access from inside the van, since it really isn't something that we need to access more than once a week. We have been absolutely loving having that so far. I did get that idea from Eamon and Beck's most recent van build. I thought that was so clever. So I'll swing around the back and kind of show you how that all works from the back end. Super great space saver, and I highly recommend, if you are building a van, to take laundry space into consideration. In our first build, we did not do that, and having clothes laying everywhere really messes up a van very quickly. I don't know that I really thought through this whole going outside business, because I can't really get out either of the doors right now. I guess we'll just climb out the back. So as you guys saw last week, we finished off our garage area. That was kind of the first thing of the build we completed. We still have a ton of extra space. Ow. We still have a ton of extra space in here for storage, and honestly a lot of this stuff is stuff that we don't really need to have in here anyway. So I'm really excited to have a lot more useful space. Also, another little project we'll be tackling today, I want to cut these a little bit shorter because I am going to put a non-transparent curtain over this back area, just so that it looks a little bit more, I don't know, aesthetic when we have the back doors open, instead of just messy and all of our belongings exposed. Oh, laundry, that's why we came out here. Okay, so we have our laundry basket. This is actually a new addition. It has wheels on it, which makes rolling it in and out of the laundromat so much easier, and I've really enjoyed having that over the last couple weeks. So our little, oh my gosh, this curtain. Our little hatch opens up right here. Clothes go inside into the basket. Okay, I'm gonna go back inside now though because it's cold. Wow, the sun is so nice today. This is the fabric that I ended up picking out to finish up the back garage area. I'm gonna make a curtain out of this, and I'm gonna hang it the same way that we hung these curtains. Actually, we just used some rope that we got for a couple of dollars. So this should be a pretty budget-friendly project. I got this piece of fabric on clearance at Joann's. The entire thing was $5, so pretty cheap way to kind of finish things off in the back. So I think we'll start there. I'm gonna sew this by hand. I don't have a sewing machine. I don't have space for that in here. So this may be a little bit of a lengthy project, but it's kind of a therapeutic thing for me, just kind of a mindless task. I'm gonna throw on a playlist and we're gonna make some curtains.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a race. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to
I'll still need to hem these a little bit later on, but I think I'm gonna go to the craft store and get the little glue hemming stuff just to save myself a little bit of hand sewing, and we'll move on to the cushions. Welcome home!
You're being gross. Are you licking your butt while I eat dinner? Ew, she just licked her lips too. Disgusting. Josh is working on dishes, and I am gonna work on getting the measurements made for the cuts on the fabric, and then Josh is gonna cut the cushions. I'm gonna get them sewn up, and we will officially be done with our bed build.
Yeah.
Unimpressed. Josh is like watching me so intently and asking me so many questions. He does not trust me with this project. Don't mind all of our throw pillows on the floor, but our cushions are mostly done. So these are all sewn up and finished to complete the day bed. This cushion on this side, and at night when the bed is extended, this cushion completes that area, and then it's the couch during the day. And then we have these two new pieces that complete the pullouts here, but we discovered that this piece actually fits in right up there to complete
the day bed area. And the other one, excuse me, Hailey. Okay. And the other one fits right down here to complete our dinette. That kind of worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
So I know these pieces are unfinished right now, but we actually have one more cushion that's left over from our old bed setup that is in the garage space right now, and I'm going to use the leftover fabric from that piece, since we no longer have a use for it, to finish off these guys. I'll probably take care of that next week. It's not super urgent, and I just don't really have time for it tonight. So I'm gonna get all of the bedding on so I can finally see like the actual finished product, and then we're gonna go to bed because I am super tired.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire.
This guy doesn't really fit here anymore, so we are going to find a new home for you.
We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about.
That was so fast! This is such a drastic decrease. This is so awesome. That took so much less time than it used to.
I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a
That's your bone.
surprise. That with you
You're being such a good girl today. Yes. I love you. I love when she holds her bone with her little feet. You're just so precious. Hi, baby. You like your new bed? But we discovered that these, wow. How many times have I ever hurt myself with this stick? And that's a nice, quick, and easy fix for a little. And it just really streamlines the whole laundry space. All right, so the rest of the, I have